live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly, highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about a very, very important topic. And this is the issue of the so-called Anunnakis. Today, I want us to analyze this Anunnaki story very, very well. And the purpose, the essence, the philosophy, the message behind this story. And what can we benefit from this story, and why it is popularly postulated by so many people today, and other things around our own spiritual development. Today is going to be very interesting because I'm going to be throwing stones today. I am going to be throwing shades today, and I'm going to be calling people out, and I'm going to be asking some fundamental questions about the origin of the world, especially this Sumerian mythology. Okay, but before then, I want to do libation to our African ancestors, so that I will call them, I will invite them to be present with us, to guide us, to stay with us in this section, and to give us wisdom and understanding, to open our brains, to open our third eye, our ears, our minds, to flow with us, and also to protect us against those people that are trying to block our message, and those wolf in sheep clothing, fake spiritualists. So please, if you have your drink, if you have water, you have wine, you have any kind of these things, whiskey, you can join me in this libation. Let's pour it together so that we can connect our mind, our spirit, our soul. Together we can form a union together, so that we can flow together, we can resonate on the same vibration, energetic frequency. Okay, I told you that you will be doing this all the time. So anytime you come on my live chat, or get your bottle of whiskey, let's pour it together. Okay, let's invoke our collective ancestors and deities together. Okay, so that we can wake them up. So I have my own now, and of course, naturally, I am going to start with Eshu. Okay, the opener of the way, the one they call Baba Legwa. Okay, Eshu is Oshun, is Ezuli, is Baron Semidi, is Ogun, is Oya, is Amadiowa, is Ohore, is Ejuye, is Omotekokpo, is Great Spirits of Goze, is Uminigbo, is Tehuti, is Jehuti, is Ampu, is Anubis, is Sekhmet, is Bast, is Ologboshere, is okay, this is enough now. Let me call some African ancestors. Fela Anikula Kokoti, is Macomex, is Marcus Garvey, is Julius Neneri, is Thomas Sankara, is Dr. Ivan Satima, is Dr. John Eric Clark, is every spirit that stands for truth, justice, and righteousness. Our brothers and sisters, our fallen comrades that have died in the struggle for the emancipation and freedom of African people, people that were killed before their time. Bob Marley is Michael Jackson, is all our spirits, our brothers that are incarceration, in prisons, or justly, people that are victims of racism, persecution, hardship. We greet you now this day, we give you now drink. We call on the blood of our ancestors to speak for us. Blood of Anunnaki, speak for us. Blood of Ominigo, speak for us. Blood of Malcolm X, speak for us. Blood of Martin Luther King, speak for us. Blood of the great ascended African masters, African grand masters, speak for us, stand for us. Continue to fight for us in the spirit realm. Continue to stand for justice. Continue to stand for truth. Continue to stand for liberation. Empower us to succeed. Empower us to grow. Empower us to stand and meet the enemy at the gates, to confront the enemy when we see them. Empower us with the spirit of truth, with the spirit of empowerment, with the spirit of breakthrough, of success, of victory, as we continue this onward march towards liberation and freedom. It's so okay. So this word now, we pour it into the earth later, or you can pour it into a flowing river later, so that it will flow into the universe, so that they are going to get it. So this is the way we do it. Okay, so now that they are here, thank you very much for joining. So today I want to talk about this Anunnaki. For some time now, you'll be hearing this story of Anunnaki story, that this is a story about some so-called aliens that came from another planet. Then when they came to Earth, they find out that Earth have a lot of gold, and these aliens, they are like gold thieves or gold diggers. So they call themselves race of God. So what they claim that in order for them to harvest the gold of humanity, they now took some of their DNA, they now mix it with DNA of lower life forms in the planet. By then they say the highest life form was the ape, primates. They now do some kind of genetic engineering to mix their DNA with that of apes to create a working class of slaves, which are human beings. This is what this philosophy is saying. It's not me that say it, okay? Don't worry, you will get that very soon. So this is the philosophy. Then they start using these people to mine golds from Earth to take to outer space. And they say these people, they were in Earth for hundreds of thousands of years. Some of them live up to 50,000 years, 5,000 years, 6,000 years. In fact, they have what they call a Sumerian king list of all the names of these gods, their families, and later they start fighting wars among themselves, blah, blah, blah. Okay? This story was made popular by one author called Zachariah Sitchin. And he wrote this book called the Book of Enki. The Book of Enki, E-N-K-I. This is the book that he postulated this, that he got this story from some ancient Sumerian tablets in Samaria in Babylon. That this is the original story of the creation of the world. That anything that have to do with the creation of the world started in Samaria, not in Africa. And the world was created by aliens. This is the philosophy. Okay, and this is the philosophy that these people are pushing today. So let's look at this philosophy very well. There's a reason why this philosophy is very popular. It is popular for the reason is that these people are saying that civilization or life did not start in Africa. Life started in Middle East, in Babylon, in Samaria. This is the number one position or postulation of this Anunnaki theory of aliens coming to Earth. Now, why is this dangerous? And why is this being pushed? This is pushed for the main reason that some people don't want to agree or support the theory that life began in Africa, and that the African people are the root race of this world. Do you get it? If you check all scientific principles, evidence out there, you will see more than enough evidence beyond reasonable doubt to show you that life of this planet started in Africa. That we Africans are the root race of this world. When you check documented evidence of bones, archaeological evidence of human remains, the oldest human remains are from Africa. You will not find any oldest human remains from Samaria. It is not anywhere. It is impossible. You will find the origin of writing, origin of modern civilization, origin of agriculture, origin of technology, origin of everything humanity knows today. Language. From Africa. The oldest monuments, standing monument in the world is Sphinx right now. It's in Africa, Egypt, our capital city, the Kemet land of Kemet, the black race. So you see, this Sumerian philosophy was designed and postulated by the enemies of Africa to try to disprove, to try to take every credit from Africa, that we have nothing we contributed nothing to this world, even our place of seniority, they still want to steal it from us. And what they are using is this Sumerian story of the Anunnaki. Then this Anunnaki story, not only that, it also supports their theory of evolution that they are teaching, Adam Smith's theory of evolution, that men evolved from apes. Can you imagine? This theory that is not valid, that have no scientific validity. If it has scientific validity, we will still be seeing creatures that are in the process of evolving. We'll still be seeing humans that are half monkey, half this. We don't see anything that say that the giraffe neck was long due to evolution, that fish creep out of the water and they develop leg. We'll still be seeing fishes trying to develop leg. We'll still be seeing animals undergoing this process. But you see nothing. Everything is complete. This theory of evolution is a very stupid theory. It's a theory of racism, of we evolving from apes. It totally supports this theory of evolution, which they are currently teaching today. And worst of all, this theory, this Anunnaki story supports the theory or the assertion that aliens are the ones that built Egypt, that Africans have nothing to do with the building of the pyramids and all the sculptures, when everything there is in our image, is an African image. When you look at Egypt today, did you see anything in alien image? Did you see any statue in alien image? You see everything in black African image, with these so-called Egyptologists are whitewashing every day. So this theory of Anunnaki, raised by this Zachariah Sitchin, this madman. This man, I want you to read that book was one of the most difficult and most stupid book to read. The book of Enki. Is when you read in this book, it's like you want to go mad. This book was deliberately written in a way that it tries to confuse the mind of the person, to give the impression that you cannot be able to understand what he's saying, and only he can explain it because you don't have the mental capacity to grasp it. It is written in a way to frustrate, to infiltrate your mind, and to let you go mad, to confuse you. All what he wrote in that book does not have any scientific evidence, does not have any scientific validity. It was all stories he claimed he copied from some cuneiforms in Samaria. And we all know that ancient Egypt predated Sumerians. In fact, Samaria was a colony of Africa, of ancient Egyptians. It was ancient Egyptians that civilized Samaria and civilized the rest of the world, that Middle East region. You can find this in history with a lot of evidence. Ancient Egypt predated Samaria by thousands of years, at least 3,000 to 4,000 years. So you will see some of these white people, these racist academicians or racist white people, they don't want to give credit to Africa for anything. These are people that are pushing this position that Samaria predates ancient Egypt, that Samaria predates Africa. This is a very big lie. And we should not accept it. Okay? They are trying to push this so that they can steal ancient Egypt. They can steal Kemet and everything inside. If they don't push this Samaria predate Africa, they are going to push that aliens built Egypt. Aliens built the pyramids, when it was Africans that built the pyramids. So these are people that are trying to steal our history, to steal our heritage, to try to give us the impression that we are nothing, we contributed nothing to humanity. We are just there wasting time and space. Whereas they are the thieves and the crooks. And funny enough, there is one man, one boy on YouTube that is always pushing this Anunnaki, a black boy. His name is Billy Carson. He's very popular. He has over 2 million views. 2 million subscribers, if not 5 million. The way this guy came up and the way he's pushing this philosophy, this guy is obvious. When I saw him the first time, I saw where he's going. I knew that this guy has an agenda. The agenda is to attack African people or to block. The guy is a simulation. Note that it's a simulation that was created by white supremacy to block African people that are waking up, that are waking into consciousness, trying to connect to the motherland. His job is to block them so that he can entrap them in this Anunnaki story, so that he can block their spiritual progression. Then he can divert their attention from Africa, divert into space, aliens and things that they cannot prove, that will be wasting their time. Instead of them thinking of how to build Africa, how to unite, how to build the motherland, they are thinking of going to space, thinking of things that have no blood connection to Anunnaki. If there's any Anunnaki, if you check that origin story, it's the same story they copy from Kemet. Anunnaki is a representative of the sky god. Amon-Ra, Ra we venerate in African spirituality. Amen. It's also the sky god. We have our own god. Why do we want to go and venerate a god that is not in our image? Say it come from space. We don't know that one. We see Amen every day. We see the sun every day. The sun is the greatest power in our solar system. This is good enough for us. If there's any Anunnaki anywhere, they should fly their spaceship and come here so that we can see them. Okay? They should introduce themselves. Not somebody telling us stories of far, far away, pushing us from our attention of building, of becoming, of building back our empire and taking back our stolen properties. So this Billy Carson guy, this guy is a spook. You see, I have studied him. This is the philosophy he's pushing every day. Anunnaki, he disproves all religion. Yes, he's got that. He's trying to, it's all him. That's why they use him as a black person. A tool. His attack is on black people. And a lot of black people have been asking me about Anunnaki. This guy is always talking. You see his pictures, his videos everywhere. It's like he has a machinery of promote people. He have a lot of engines algorithm that is promoting the popularity. Of course, they're going to promote him because they know that they are using him to block the spiritual ascension of the original African people. Any African person that does not have connection, you go online, the next you're going to see this guy telling you stories. All the stories is not about Pan-Africanism. It blocks you from Pan-Africanism. It blocks you from unifying. It blocks you from connecting with the motherland. Tell you that does not matter. Aliens built the Egypt. The Africans there now have nothing to do with the pyramids. This is exactly what this Malabu is preaching on his channel. So I see him as an agent that is designed, that is created to block African people, to block us from uniting, to block Pan-Africanism, to block the truth about ancient Kemet, about ancient Egypt, to cause confusion so that when people are trying to rise, they will be confused. So this guy and everybody that is pushing this Anunnaki theory, they are enemies of Africa. I don't know how to say it diplomatically. I don't know how to say it politely. I don't know how to say it quietly. I have to say it the way it is. Because Africa is the root race. Studies, I'm not saying this because I'm black, because I'm from Africa. It is the truth. The truth is clear, it's crystal clear. Everybody came from here. Everybody, all the other, they are children of Africa. Okay? It is all there. You know, then which one is the Sumerian people saying Samaria senior Africa? What did the Sumerian people build? What is their legacy? When you go to ancient Egypt, you see our stuff there. You see our status there. You see our writing. You see everything is there. Show me what the Samaria did. Show me what they invented. Show me their own. Nothing. Then you want people to leave Africa to go to Samaria. Oh, we now build Africa. You are not pushing African people to Samaria, pushing them to outer space. When they have blood connection to this continent, your work is to cut them off. To tell them, so we cannot find ourselves in our own history. We don't. What this guy is saying, that African people now does not have any history. We don't have any history. Okay, we are just there occupying space. That aliens came to help us. What is he pushing? This guy, he had not correct too. He's a total enemy. With all the books he claimed to read, he's pushing himself that he's a genius. That is a very, very big genius in history, in understanding ancient culture. We say, I have studied all this. They all the same one thing. Nobody can explain the origin. The Anunnaki too is still story. They cannot still explain origin of humanity. You cannot explain God. Nobody knows this God that created the universe. Nobody can explain him. Okay? Nobody, even me. We don't know who is he. We don't know where he stays. We don't know how he created anything. Don't deceive yourself. And it's certainly not your Anunnakis. Okay? We are not interested in them. And even if they actually exist, they are still black people. And we from Africa, we are still older than them. So what is the point of me going to connect with Anunnaki when I have Kemetic, Kushite Kemetic spirituality Yeah, when I have all our ancestors artifacts, I have our evidence here. Everything from Kush, everything is still here, ancient Egypt, and some people are stealing it, whitewashing it, trying to tell me that they don't belong to me, trying to claim it. Then I should leave that one alone. They're going to be fighting for Anunnaki that is way, way, way far, that we have no blood connection, no DNA to. Does it make sense? The essence of this guy is to cut people's mind from focusing on what that matters, how to rebuild the African race, how to love ourselves, how to focus ourselves, how to be Pan-Africans. This guy is not a Pan-African. He's trying to give the impression that everybody are slaves to aliens, that everybody is equal, that the Caucasian race, they are doing the right thing, we should follow them. This guy is an enemy of Africa. He's not talking about our unity. He's not talking about topic that matters, racism, discrimination, empowerment, wars that are happening. He's not talking about its issues that is pressing people. All this, he's trying to push us to outer space. I'm not interested. I know aliens exist, but I'm not interested in them. I'm interested in solving problems that is happening right now in the earth. How to better our condition. How to live in harmony with the planet. How to empower our own people. How to fight this fake religion that is blocking our minds. Blocking our people, putting our people in mental slavery. How to kick it out of Africa. This is what I'm focused on. Not aliens that I don't know about that say they come millions of years, that they are gold diggers. There's no gold in outer space. They are thieves. You come to Earth to come and be stealing gold. You should be arrested. If the Anunnakis are so powerful, they should ride their spaceship now and introduce themselves to us. Until they come here and we see them face to face, they can go to hell. Okay? This is as if what we are dealing with here is what we know. We know that the ancient Egyptians, they are black people. We know when the Arabs come, we know all the many invasions that have happened in Africa. We know all the works, all the great works of our ancestors. We know how the Caucasians and the Egyptians are trying to steal our heritage, trying to whitewash our history, trying to use their religion to poison and destroy us. We know all these things, and this should be our main concern, not in any fucking aliens. Sure? Waiting person not go see. So you come and like people say Anunnaki, they are stupid. The Anunnakis can go to hell. I'm not interested in any fucking alien. Okay? Do things that matter. Now waiting we won't see. That is what should be our concern. So anybody supporting this philosophy, I don't care if you are Billy Carson, I don't care if you have how many PhD, if you don't want to stand by the truth, you are an enemy of Africa. If you are saying aliens built our civilization, you are trying to take our glory, take our hard work, you're trying to take all our greatness, all our accomplishments from us. You are a thief. You are a bloody thief. No other word to mix it, okay? Anybody that is saying that life did not start in Africa, humanity did not start in Africa, that person is a big liar. It's an enemy of Africa. And this is what this Anunnaki story, they are using it to do. To steal our history, to lie, to put us in a place that we cannot find ourselves anywhere in the world. This is very, very sad, okay? Theory of evolution that brings racism into the world. You are supporting this kind of form, this kind of method. Who is the real, diminutive human being? You will see it in the Caucasian race. You see the Africans that is stealing everybody's property. Go to even the Queen of England, her crown, the diamond is a stolen property. Who be the thief? Who be the kleptomania? Who invaded Africa to come and be stealing diamonds and gold? A rich person does not steal. You have seen something in your home. We know the thieves, we know the liars, we know the race that is inferior, the race that is greedy, that is always coveting other people's property, that is always lying, that is always stealing people's things. We know those people. Those are the inferior people of the planet. People that truth not dead their mouth. Evil spirits in human form. We know them. So anybody talking about Sumerian and Enki and Anunnaki, that they are superior, tell them that they are all your enemy. Don't even debate with them. Just chase them out of the room. Delete. There are many times I bring this nonsense to my YouTube. I delete the comment instantly. Okay? It's not scientifically valid. Just like the stories they copied in that Bible, that Enshort rat story, cock and bull story. So I should leave what I am doing now. Serious matter that at hand. come and be attending to your Anunnaki bullshit that I cannot prove. Wasting my time. This simulation, this Carson guy is just there. His work as a puppet is to just be sucking people that are trying to find truth. You just see him, you just be following him. Then he try to remove your mind and without be teaching you some kind of baby spirituality. Spirituality that will not empower you, that will not connect you to the motherland. That is the speakeasy spirituality. I saw the videos. I said, this guy, people like us, we see through you. Okay, it's just a simulation. Of course, they're going to support him. That's why his channel is very big. They're going to show him when you type about spirituality. They show all these kind of people. Some say they are still waters diving deep, whereas they are shallow waters. They are just snorkeling. Those are the 2 million, 3 million subscriber channels. I'll just look at these people. I'll just laugh. We know the people that they are using to block black people. All these are black faces. Still waters riding deep, baby, breathe, yam, yam. They talk story, but nothing to connect you to original divinity, nothing to connect you to the motherland, nothing to connect you to your true self. We see these people every day on the internet. All of them are black people. You see how many black people will sell their humans, sell their own fellow people into mental and spiritual slavery. It's very painful. But this is the reality of life. This life, according to Bobby Emmett, is hell. The hell people are afraid of. You are already inside. You are inside this flesh. The flesh is dying every day. We are in hell. This is the hellfire. Okay? Bobby Emmett was correct. This is the lowest stage of humanity, of degradation. All the demons are here. It doesn't matter your skin color. This is hell. We are living in the heads. Welcome to Head Ring. This is the place spirit come to die. And some of them come to rise again. Are you going to be the one that will die, or are you going to be the one that will live forever? Okay? Very few of us we are sent. Very few of us we get this message. We get it, know what is going on in this lifetime. It's not for everybody. It's hell. We are going to lose some people. Some people will wake up. This is market. Some they buy, some they sell, some they throw away, some they pick. That's what it just be. So when I see all these stories, all these things coming up, I laugh. Okay? As an African, not allow anybody to tell you any otherwise, to tell you that your story is not the right one, to tell you that you have no place in history, to tell you that you did not contribute anything to humanity. Don't allow anybody to put you in this box, to put you in that square. Don't allow any of these scallywags you see. Okay? There's no safety in numbers. You're getting 5 million subscribers doesn't mean that he's saying the truth. It's just that blocking true consciousness, blocking people, destroying his own African people, using it as a blackface to come and destroy you. So he's a black man, he should be telling the truth. He knows more, he's in my side, he has the same skin color. But you know, he's stabbing you, he's telling you lies. This is the people, this is them. Now the people with the CISO, Kuro, you see your enemies. We need to call it the way it is. Okay, so forget about that story totally. The book is there, Book of Enki. You can see him. You can go to his channel, listen to the trash that he's talking. Okay, all the trash he's talking is just to waste your time. The main philosophy, Africans did not build ancient Egypt. It was aliens that built ancient Egypt. Life did not begin in Africa. It begins in Samaria. Africa contributed nothing to humanity. It's not Pan-Africanism. It's not about African consciousness. It's not nothing. This is what this guy is representing. Cutting you off from the mother, cutting you off from your African deities, cutting you off from what really matters, cutting you off from your empowerment. This is what the guy stands for. Okay? So I need to say it the way it is, so I don't talk my own. You can go and do your own investigation. I encourage you, do your own investigation, check and see the whole thing. I'm not coming here to blast people. People will show you who they are. Show me your friends. The things that come out of your mouth, I will see where you stand. Okay? This is my analysis of this person. I'm not coming here to blast him. I don't know him before, but I saw his videos. Of course, when you put yourself online, people will talk. This is my own opinion. I put myself here. People have opinion of me. Some people say I am harsh. Some people say I am like this, I am like that. I don't talk my own. I don't talk my own. There's freedom of speech. You are very free to talk your own. Okay? So, I think that I have said enough today. A word is enough for the wise. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. If you want to know the truth about the real origin of the world, African history that everybody is trying to hide, African history, African spirituality that people don't want you to know about, that people are trying to tell you that we contributed nothing, if you want to know the things that we really contributed to humanity, please join my program. Register. My website is River of Knowledge. I teach ancient African history and spirituality. I will give you all the evidence. I don't spook stories. I don't believe in spookism. I don't believe in alien BS. I will show you what our ancestors have done with clear scientific, etymological, well-documented scientific evidence. I will show you. I not go tell you story. I not believe spookism. My work on this channel is to separate the facts from the fiction, okay? The science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions. This is what I am here to do. So we have lots of contributors. We invented this civilization people are talking about. We taught it to the whole world. So this anybody that is saying that we contributed nothing and aliens build Kemet, that person is your enemy. It's a bloody liar, and I can prove it. You want to learn? Register for my program. I have a master class. I teach people within 6 months. You will know everything. I will give you all the materials. You don't need to buy a book. I will give you all the assistance. I will teach you history. I will teach you science of African spirituality. I will teach you spirituality into full spirituality, how to communicate with the 5 elements of nature, how to make direct contact with your African deities and with yourself. Okay, I will teach you everything. I am not a middleman. I'm not here to waste your time. If you want to know the knowledge day, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. If you want to read my book on quantum physics, now me write this book. It is full of scientific evidence. This not be story. You can carry this book to a science lab. They will validate it. Carry it to academic university. They will validate what is inside. Take it to court of law. They will check it. They will say it contains facts. It does not contain story. It is not a book of fiction. I have wrote this book, Quantum Physics. So people like Carson that are spreading their lies, they're not getting where to hide. He cannot deny what is inside this book. Okay? So we not get time for this kind of people. We not get basket for rotty mango. Now people will not know that they deceive. Not be people like us that go fit deceive. Okay? They are just there trying to do their evil work of bringing ignorance and diverting people that are trying to wake up to cut off them. They are just simulation. If you want to know more about this kind of things, I have done a video before 2 years ago. I called it Simulacra and Simulation. How there are different levels of simulation in the spiritual realm. When you escape one, they trap you in another one. When you escape one, they trap you in the next one. When you escape Christianity, they will trap you in Western occultism. When you escape that one, you're trying to come to Africa, people like Carson are going to trap you in Anunnaki. It is all different simulations to trap you from reaching your highest goal, from reaching your true self. That's why the spirit world, the astral world is filled with a lot of traps. A lot of spiritual and people, gurus and ideologies trying to trap you in their own level of understanding so that you will not ascend, so that you will not wake up, so that you will not become. There are so many, there are millions of them. Carson is just one of them. Sumerian is just one of them. So you need to study that video, Simulacra and Simulation. I will put the link under here. So you will know these people. That's why you need to study African spirituality by yourself. You need to really go deep into the stuff so that you will know, you will see all these people for what they are. When you see them on the news, on TV, you just know that these ones are just simulations created to block people. There are so many of them. I don't want to mention their names, but by their fruit and by their speech, you will know them. Any philosophy that is not talking about black empowerment, that is not enlightening you, that is not liberating you, that is not connecting you to your divinity, to the motherland, that is not talking about freedom and liberation for the African race, that is a lie. That is a fake spirituality. All these Anunnaki, they are all lies. It's as simple as that. How do we know evil spirits? They tell lies. This is their nature. This is their character. This is their mission. Okay? So based on that, I will end this program. A word is enough for the wise. If you want to buy the book, it is $50. Very cheap. This one, 200 spells is here. Walking in the shadow of the gods. It will put the knowledge, ancient knowledge and wisdom of how to do spells, work with herbs, different stuff in your fingertips, just like this. You have it in your hand. Let me write the book. It's just $100. 2 of them, 200 plus postage. You have this material in your possession. Nobody can take it away from you. It's as simple as that. So buy my book, and if you want to do your spell work, love spell, oracle, tarot reading, I do all these things. You want to buy your meditation beads, I do all these things. These are things that will help you in your spiritual development and progression. You do not need middleman. Okay? Learn from the source directly. So I do a lot of things. So contact me. You will learn. I will teach you this knowledge. My aim is to transfer it to you, not to block you, not to become a spiritual father. My aim is for you to get this knowledge so that you can be like me and you can be better than me, so that we can move forward. So this is my mission for humanity. This is my mission on this channel. This is my dream for African people. Forward mobility, empowerment, wisdom, knowledge, and freedom. So anything else, I will not support it. So this is me for you. What you see is what you get. Okay? I'll not get another face. I'll not be two-faced. So apart from that, I thank you very much. People that have been watching me, supporting this channel. I am very, very delighted. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.